Alright, I don't know how many days into this I am, but digging around a ton of research, right? So, with this computer build, um, all the components I've ordered will be in Monday. So, this next coming Monday. And should be a fun time, right? So, just a quick little walkthrough um, of the setup of what this unit is. Um, it's a ASRock motherboard. Um, it is. Let me pull this up right quick, just to get it all correct. Because even when I ran a Crucial scan, and Crucial was incorrect. So I had to shine a magnifier on the actual motherboard to get the actual number and all off of the motherboard. Right, so the Crucial says that it's an ASRock B560M-HDV1, which it is not. That particular motherboard only has 2 slots for RAM. This one has 4. So I went looking on the motherboard, and son of a gun, I know it's right by the fan. I took a picture of it. Okay, it is the B560M-C motherboard. So there's a big difference there. So the B560M-C by ASRock. Yeah, big difference with that motherboard. So anyway, so that's the motherboard. The CPU in it is the Intel. I believe I told y'all, no big secret, I'm an Intel guy. So the Intel i7 CPU is what I went with, and that is at 8 cores, 16 threads. The BIOS, everything else on this unit with the RAM that I ordered, let me get to that. So the RAM that I ordered was, I ordered 4 sticks of 32 gigabyte. View this order. Okay. Of the Corsair Vengeance RGB RS 128 gigabytes of RAM is what I'll be running. Of DDR4, and that's at 3200. And I can actually overclock that to, I believe it was like 4.4, so 4400 total that I can do out of this. It was something crazy like that off of this unit, so I can really overclock the crap out of it. But we're just gonna see what this does right out of the box and installed, right? Okay, So then let's see the next thing. It has a 500 gigabyte solid state hard drive for as a boot drive, and then it has a 1 terabyte mechanical HDD drive. So it's not a solid state, it's a mechanical drive. Now, what I have done is that slave drive that's in there, I'm going to remove that 1 terabyte. And then I bought the Seagate expansion 6 terabyte external hard drive. So a 6 terabyte external hard drive. However, there's such a thing called shucking. So basically you remove the entire shell of it. So you're like shucking an oyster. So you shuck the entire shell of it. You remove the actual 3.5 inch. It's not a solid state. This is a mechanical hard drive that's in it, but it's 6 terabytes, and I got that for $100. $100, and you just take it apart and you remove it carefully. You do a little research when you do it, and then you replace the slave drive of a 1 terabyte with a 6 terabyte. Okay, now, then we go on to the onto the graphics card, which is, it's the Radeon 6600 8 GB. Knocked it out the park with that. It came with it. And it's like, wow. Then I also purchased an additional hub. So it'll take a USB 3.0 and give me 7 additional USB 3.0s. So as far as like for data transfer or whatnot. And so this is going to be a very powerful workstation slash server. So the DDR4 RAM, like I said, I can overclock that and the CPU to like over 4,000. So, and on this motherboard with the just the current BIOS that it came with. Like I said, this is a total different motherboard than what even Crucial was claiming. So that's why this is why it has taken me a while to get to this point, to get all the components together. That the only thing I kind of wish I would have done, and I may go ahead and do it later, is purchase the like an i9 CPU. But i7, look, I really don't think I'm gonna have an issue whatsoever, because I'm not using this for gaming. You know, I looked at other CPUs and all with higher cores and higher threads, and for what I'm going to be using this for as a workstation, you know, for rendering 4K video, that sort of stuff, transferring of data, I think this is going to be a powerful machine. I mean, really, it already is right out of the box. But I did a lot more research into it to really beef this unit up quite a bit. Now, I could have done other things like the external hard drive. There are others. I already purchased the 6 terabyte. That is plenty enough space internally of this unit for me to play around with whatever files I wish to play around with. And later on, I may go ahead and get the another external hard drive, but something that'll store a lot, like maybe a 16 terabyte, something like that. And you can get one of those for like $300. And by doing it that way, you're actually cutting the cost in half. So you would think just the opposite. You would think that, that just by ordering another hard drive, that if you wanted a 6 terabyte, you would probably expect to pay, I don't know, $250 to $300 just for that hard drive. However, I just paid $100 for it, and I'm gonna shuck it out of the shell and install it into this. And you can do the same thing, like I said, with a 16 terabyte. You can purchase for $300. And whereas if you were to do that, it would probably cost you close to, say, anywhere from $500 to $600 for a 16 terabyte hard drive to install into your workstation or server. But you can pick one up for $300, and like a Seagate, something like that. It very nice, works excellent. And it's a SATA, and it'll plug right into your computer. You can get it for half price, brand new. So no software, firmware, and all that other garbage on it. I mean, yeah, you go back in and you pull up your hard disk drive, or and you clear it and partition it and all that other stuff and name it for what it's to be used. But wow, dude. Wow. As far as if I were to build this unit, right? If I were to build this unit, I don't know where I would be right now, because it already came with so much, just the way it is. I mean, retail was $1,300, and then I got $200 off that price, so I paid $1,100 for it. And then the 6 terabyte hard drive, that was an extra 100. The 32 gigabytes of RAM, I'm sorry, the 128 gigabytes of RAM, that was another $600. And actually, the way that it is with the 600 watt power supply, that's all that it needs. The GPU came with it. So, I mean, really, I think I'll be fine. And it's got several fans in the unit. So it's got a fan on the CPU. Like I said, the i7, that would be a couple $100 there. The motherboard, probably $120, something like that. It's got a large fan, RGB, it's got all kinds of stuff in it. So, yeah, I don't know where I would be trying to build this. And the power supply, that's like another $150. So, I mean, right out of the box is such a jump start. And it comes with Windows 11. I mean, but here again, whatever you purchase from any box store, the moment you get it home, like with Hewlett Packard, it's escape on boot. So as soon as you press the button, you press escape in order to get in a BIOS, and then you reset the computer back to factory. It wipes all of that off of there. With this one, it's by hitting the delete button. So just, by your page up and page down, in between your number keypad and your letter keypad. So right in between that, above your arrow keys. So upon boot, you just press and let go of the delete key, and that's how you enter BIOS and how you can reset whatever you did back to factory if need be. But this Joker's running without a flaw and only with 16 gigabytes in it. And yeah, dude. So, and it's running all the other nodes on it. So I'm running the Theta Guardian node, as well as the T-Fuel, what was that? The Edge node, but it's the Elite Edge node. The Elrond, Max, and Persistence, the XPRT. So running all that, and I also found the ReddCoin DAT file, so I don't know if I'll be able to figure that out. I tried years ago to figure that out, and I could not get it to start, to boot. So I don't know if I'll be successful in that. I may have to get with someone one day to figure out that DAT file, because that was a lot of ReddCoin at one point. A couple $1,000s worth of ReddCoin, and has not mined anything in 4 years now. So 2018. So, and anyway, a lot more to go. I'm probably going to stop doing videos for right now because there are many other things that I'm about to go ahead and prep and get ready to go. Few things that I want to try to square around first and figure out, because all of this equipment, all of everything else is coming in on Monday. So it'll probably be a few days till I do another video or whatnot. So, yeah, my hours are all screwed up. I'm just been knee deep in research on all of this. So I'm trying to piece this Joker together to do what I want it to do. But anyway, I guess that's about it. Y'all be cool. Later.